Hey, welcome back to your future hand. My name is Julian. 44K. Holy shit. Let's get it going. What is going on in the charts? We are at $44,045. I thought that's 400, but I think we hit a high of $44,490 today. Shit is going wild. And look at this. Like I said, as soon as we were going to get above this line, this was the high of the 2017-2018 bull run. This was going to mean breakout. And I thought we might see that little wick over. And here we go. We are following the SPX. Like I said, they did an 80% recovery on their market, and we are about to do the same. Let's go over to the fib chart and see what is going on. Fib chart. There we go. And look at that. Boom. Broke out of our progressive channel for the year. This was the 2023 channel. Smoked out of that. That was the 61.8% fib level at $38,970 approximately. And we're already 50% on our way to the 78% fib. Like, I mean, we are, high. Just under 44.5. Unreal. 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 Look at Unreal. Would you look at that? Okay, just a reminder, we are going to be doing the live streams on the Bitcoin Broadcasting Network. You can see that at the bottom, so make sure you go over to the Bitcoin Broadcasting Network channel, sub over there, turn your notifications on. We're going to do the live streams there. Still going to run YFH Sunday episodes and maybe some like solid episode content, long form content and shorts, things like that over there on YFH, and do live streams and some other content over here. Yeah, we'll get into it. Check it out on X as well at Bitcoin B Network, at Bitcoin B Network on X, and then over on IG as well at Bitcoin Broadcasting Network. Let's get back into the chart. You're all here for Bitcoin, so let's go look at one of the lower time frames and see what just happened on the close for the day. I like the 30-minute lately. That's how it looks. See, oof. It's just climbing. It's just climbing. It's just climbing. I don't know what to tell you. Up she goes. Actually, I want to look at this chart. Man, it's like nowhere territory. Like I wasn't really prepared for this zone so quick, but I'm stoked that we're up here. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get some view on something though. 4 hour. Let's pull out a fib and see what's going on here in this move. Wow. So we started this move at 38,200. So I've been talking about the 2s and 8s. So we started this move at $38,200. You can see that we retested. We kind of changed directions. We came out of the pattern there and had our higher low before breaking out of that bullish pennant, this yellow triangle here. You can see that we kind of had the market structure change right here and a higher low rather than coming back down to the yellow line here as we had for the last while. So $38,195 to $44.90. Like that tells me, I mean, this thing looks like it's just going to keep going. So we just printed a new 4-hour candle and it doesn't really look like it's going to stop. So $44.90, it looks like, we're going to tap $44.8, probably carry through to $45.3. I did think $45.3 was on the table here. Unfortunately, it just doesn't zoom out that far when you look at the 4-hour. So we got this, and I'm just going to go right to the weekly. Can't see it. Right to the weekly. I just moved my line a million times. Right to the weekly when we can actually see what's going on with the zones here. So, yeah, we got resistance around $45,300. And then the top of this candle here, the bottom of these candles, and the top of this candle here is sitting around $47,000 approximately. So that's looking like to me like 47,000 47,200 to 47,800 to test this resistance, and there's not much else in the way. And let's see if we'll get something up for Mr. Marty Boggs here. Let's see the volume traded here. And we'll take it right back to there. Okay, so here we are. There is not much volume in this area. Like I said, this is why I don't really have much for lines here. You can see we've chewed through a lot of high volume areas this year and broken through some heavy resistances, and we've built some good shelves. Like we just increased the volume in these ranges, in these areas, building stronger support. Like the 30K shelf now should be quite strong. A lot of people talking sub 30K. I just can't see it anymore, right? So the thing is, they drove the price down to $15,400, and the crypto vets and everybody else just started pushing the price up. Now, it's only the crypto vets that have been in there and not been afraid to keep buying this year. And they're not selling. They're not going to budge. They're not going to sell to the powers that be. And they have no choice but to push the price up. So as much as they might want to bring pain upon us and push the price down, they don't have a choice but to push it up right now. They have to buy it up. They have to. And no matter what the price is, like I said, they don't care what the price is because they're going to DCA, and it doesn't matter in the long run, right? So, yeah, they're going to keep buying. They're going to keep pushing the price up because the crypto vests weren't selling them, right? They couldn't. It's just what it is. But we took this resistance line here. You can see the top of the 2017-2018 bull run. You can see the support in the middle of the last bull run. And we broke out. As soon as we broke out above that, and we've got this weekly candle now, we're up like 10% in the last week or something like that, right? So we total like 170% gain at a high for 2023, and that's crazy. So if you think about it like this was one of the best trades. This is one of the best trades that has happened in our generation, in our lifetime. So if you had traded from the bottom or even DCA'd, bought all the way down here and bought all the way up here, you'd be in nice profits right now. But this trade, this year, and even in the SPX, 80%, this is insane. This is some of the best trading we've ever seen. People have made insane amounts of money in the last 3 years. Insane amounts of money. While most people think we're suffering. We think it's hard times and whatever. But it's like over centuries, it's like there's less people suffering now than ever before. There's less people in poverty now than ever before. Propaganda, fear, bullshit, whatever's going on in the streets, it's all fucking noise. The facts are found when you follow the money. And people are filling their damn bags with Bitcoin. So you better just grab some. DCA. DCA and look away. That's the name of the game. Back to Bitcoin. The VPVR. Let's go right to the top and even right back to that first top. See if we can get that. All right. So, yeah. I mean, that next chunk of volume is, like I said, it's right at the top of these next candles, around 47K. And if we're talking about going to the 78.6% fib level, again, $50,111. So SBX did 80%. We come right over that. Be amazing to see us catch $50,000 support. And they can't, like I said, if they can't push it down, they can't push it down. They're forced to buy it up. That's it. Then that's why we DCA. I don't care what the price is. I buy every day. I bought this morning. I bought yesterday morning, and I actually bought more this morning, and I'm glad I did because the thing just kept moving, kept moving. And I told you guys last week, or maybe even 2 weeks ago, that I think Bitcoin's going to shock the world here in December because it's got no reason to stop. Nobody's selling. This was the best trade in the last, couple decades. Why is anybody going to let it go when rates are coming off just around the corner? Guess where this thing has to go? Guess where the progressive channel is over the last 10 years? Right? This thing's going up and to the right, just like every other market that has ever existed that goes against the dollar. That's how inflation works. That's how people stay up. You wonder why your money doesn't buy anything is because you think that saving dollars is gonna save you in the future. It's not. You have to bet against the dollar. Like I said, buy Netflix. I don't care. Buy Netflix. Netflix is an even better trade. Yeah, okay, it crashed and a lot of people got hurt, but that's the name of the game. You DCA back in, and you would have been fine, right? So when Bitcoin brings maximum pain, you have to be able to endure it. And when you're in pain, you got to be able to buy more, and it's going to be more beneficial to you in the end, right? The dollar's bleeding out, so they can stab at Bitcoin all they want, but it's got fucking Wolverine blood. It's gonna just heal right back up. Fucking adamantium skeleton. Did you know that brushing your teeth is the only time you clean your skeleton? Yeah. How long have we been streaming for? I wasn't going to do too much. The daily close is more just of a wrap up. The one thing I do want to draw attention to, the things that are going on in the news right now, as we are pushing up to these higher prices and looking at possibly a year-end resistance before calming down some of these indicators. We do have this RSI almost maxed out. Again, we are at now 84%. I was targeting 84, 85% for this move. Been talking about that for a couple of weeks. That's where we are now. We do see that we top out these bull runs at 95%, and if this thing goes up to the 50K mark to tap that 78.6% fib level, then it's going to look something like that. Unreal. But they do have to reset. These will reset these shorter time frames, like the weekly, in my opinion now, like based on the way I've been trading and looking more macro. Look at that trend above 70%. That's so nice. So nice. So 95% up here. Maybe one more spike, that 50K. But we're going to have to calm these indicators down and bring these indicators back down here. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that the price dumps either. It can trade sideways while the indicators reset. So be aware of that. And this thing's been trading sideways for a few years, right? Like this is basically sideways. You know, when we zoom out, when in doubt, zoom out. Always. Because it doesn't look that scary when you zoom out. Let's look at the measurement from bottom to el tope. Measurements 69K. 283,000. Like that's nuts. I'll just read that number yourself. That's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. It's just going to keep going. So get in. DCA, look away. That's the name of the game. We'll catch you tomorrow morning. Remember to go over to BBN. We'll put I'll comment from BBN in the comments, maybe. Check us there. Live streams every day. We're going to do 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and the daily close. Now that changes our time because we've got that silly daylight savings thing. So it won't always be same bat time, same bat channel. Anyway, bigs out.